All right, in this chapter, we're going to talk about walk-in coolers and walk-in freezers. And we'll talk about the different types and sizes, some basic installation, door types and adjustments, and some of the things you run into when repairing doors, the walk-in box applications, how important it is to match system components, and it's a little bit different than residential systems, so we'll talk about that a bit. Refrigeration piping and drain piping, and as well as troubleshooting some common walk-in problems. So the walk-in coolers and freezers are put together with panels, and those panels are uh, filled with insulating foam, and they have a hook and pin arrangements to lock them together. So right here you see a foam panel and this is the locking system here, and you see that little hole right there. So you put the tool in, and you turn it counterclockwise, raise up that latch, you butt the two pieces together, and then you close that latch and it pulls them together. There's one on the top and one on the bottom as well. So this is just straight foam with the sheet metal outside here. And here's one that has, it's got foam on the inside, but it's got wooden framing. It makes it a little bit more sturdy and closes it up nice and makes it a little bit more secure. So this is what a box looks like when you're putting it together. And this is fairly simple installation. It's just the panels aren't that heavy. And with the locking mechanisms, you can see there's on this box right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And you can stack them up and latch them together, and it's bang, bang, bang. They go up pretty darn quick. And then there's walk-in boxes, and these they call step-in boxes. They're 4x6, 4x8. Not really a walk-in, but it's bigger than a reach-in refrigerator. Now the floors on the walk-ins, they have insulated floor panels on most of the walk-in configurations, and they're not as sturdy as they should be. So if it is, you're gonna be wheeling in kegs of beer on dollies and such, or rolling around kegs of beer. You need to have a heavier floor surface than the ones that come with the insulated floor panels. And sometimes you'll see diamond plated type 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch thick metal on top of the floor panels to protect them. And then you can have walk-in coolers that don't use floor panels. Those are usually on slab, on grade, because the ground underneath the slab will usually stays about 50, 55 degrees. So there's not any issue with that and any heat coming into the box through the floor. But freezers do require floor panels and insulation on a concrete floor. So when we're saying some walk-ins, that's walk-in coolers do not use floor panels. But freezers do require those floor panels because the cold will seep through the concrete and it will freeze the ground below the concrete. And if there's any moisture in that ground, then it's going to heave up the concrete floor. So here is a walk-in cooler installed on a concrete floor, and you have to assume that this is on slab, not not on anything else. Not slab, but it's got on grade. And then here is a walk-in cooler that has floor panels with the diamond tread plating, and there's a pressure relief port here. We'll talk about that, as well as the inside release for the door handles. So those are the two different types you would see. Now keep in mind that if you're installing a walk-in cooler or walk-in freezer that is on a concrete slab and it's on the second floor of a building that has concrete flooring, you do need to insulate both the cooler and the freezer, because what will happen is the concrete will get so cold that it'll condense on the floor below, and it's going to start dripping condensation down into the tenants below.